Brother, what is going on? It's John Gab here. You already fucking know. I help people master their mindset, the number one key to your success. Undeniable facts. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 11 principles that I've thoroughly thought about over the past few weeks as I've been rebuilding out brotherhood and the content inside of that, going to the studio out here in Dubai and filming. And there's 11 principles, right? 11 principles that I've used in my life that have transformed it, right? You guys know my fucking story. I went from being a supermarket worker, making $10 an hour, completely lost and confused, terrible habits, just failing, losing, nothing going for me, right? Terrible grades in school. You know what I'm saying to you? And I was able to turn it around. And these 11 principles, like I said, I came up with them myself. Obviously, they're not just me, but like I came up with this structure today by myself. And I want to share them with you. So I highly recommend you get rid of your distractions, you focus, and you listen to what I'm going to say, because I know, as all my fucking videos that I upload, it's going to change your life. You guys, you don't realize how many messages I receive from people saying, your content has transformed my life. You know, your content has impacted it in so many positive ways and all of these things here, guys, because really, let's be honest, who's making content like John Gab? No one. No one talks about what I talk about. And, you know, I say this all the time as well, guys. Well, I don't say it all the time, but real talk, guys, I could easily sell out and just start talking to you guys about tactics and stuff like that. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know that that's not the answer. I know that 99% of this game of you winning is mindset, and it's your higher self and building your character and connecting to God, right? That's what this all comes down to. And it would be so fucking easy for me to just start playing the YouTube game or the game of telling you guys how to make money online. This is a secret business model, man. Shut the fuck up. There's a few people in this space that are credible, but 99% of them, I see through them, man. And I don't respect them. And you just got to look at people, guys, and see, okay, what's their true intentions behind this? What are their true intentions behind this, you know? Anyway, besides the point. There are 11 principles I'm going to share with you. You can get these 11 principles inside of brotherhood.co. I've got a full course on these principles, but today I'm just going to break them down for you. So the first one, God first. God first before everything else in your life. If you're going through challenging times, if you're going through good times, if you need some guidance, if you're going to go and work on your business, if you're going to go to the gym, whatever it is, put God first in everything that you do. Thank God for everything, including your challenges. I made a video on this in my previous upload. God is guiding you. He's got something in plan for you that you can't even see how great it's going to be. Even during your hard times, even during your challenging times, even during the times where you want to give up. You question, why is this happening to me? Why is this not working out how I thought it would work out? In those moments is when you must connect to God. You guys know my story of how I connected to God. If you don't, go to my reason why video, which is titled How to Build Unlimited Motivation. Actually, I changed the title. It's how I had my first 10K month, right? Go and watch that video. That will break it down for you. But having God in your life, guys, is going to transform it more than anything else. More than my videos, more than a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever it is, right? Having God by your side, guiding you, feeling His power is going to take you to the life you dream of and the person you dream of, right? So God first. Second one, faith over fear. Guys, in life, yeah, you're going to have so many times where you're in fear, questioning things. Why is this going wrong? What if that doesn't work out? Do I even want this thing? And it's in these moments where you must have faith, right? Faith is literally believing in something greater than you already have. Faith is believing in the invisible, in the unseen. Faith is trust in something that you can't even see. You're trying to become financially free, trying to build a life of freedom. But in that moment, you're trying to achieve that. You work in a supermarket job. Nothing's working out. You're trying hard. You have nothing but faith. That is it. This is why I say to you, brothers, you must have a clear vision. If you do not have a clear vision of where you are going, how can you have faith in it? How can you have faith in something you don't even know what it is? You must walk with clear vision. You must have clarity of what you want, where you're going, what you're trying to accomplish in this life of yours. And then once you have that clarity, once you have that direction, you must have faith. And you must walk with faith at all times. Whenever I find that I'm losing my direction in life, or I feel like I'm not operating as my higher self, it's when I realize that I'm in worry. I'm in fear mode. I'm overthinking stuff. And simply, I'm not having faith in God. I'm not having faith in what's meant to be. Because again, you've got to remind yourself of these things, guys. I talk about these belief systems a lot, yeah? Things are happening for you, not to you. Right? When you say these beliefs and you have these thoughts about life, well, it's easy to say a thought or have a belief and be like, yeah, man, things are happening for me, not to me. But there's a difference between knowing something and thinking something and internalizing it and emotionalizing it. And that's why it's so important to feel the faith that you have. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Those hard times that come through. Maybe you start to think back to your past, you start regretting certain things. What if I had done this different? What if I had done that different? What if that had worked out in a different way? Oh, then you start thinking about the future. Oh man, what if this doesn't go to plan? You know? And it's in those moments where you just have to let go, let God, and have faith. Because in those moments, what else can you do? There is nothing that you can do other than hold that faith, man. And believe in something bigger than you guiding this. The third one, right? You guys know this is my favorite quote of all time. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. I'm going to repeat that one. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. So when you're going after your goals, guys, never be attached to an outcome. Never be attached to this end goal. Here's the other thing about this, yeah? You never arrive anyway. You never arrive at a destination. You never get to a certain milestone in life, whether it's fitness or business, and you go, yep, we're done. No, your mind always wants more. It always wants more. So, attaching more pleasure and attaching more satisfaction to the process and each moment, each hour, each day, each week, each month, and you find joy in that, bro. Tell me how your life won't become fucking beautiful. Of course it will. All we have is now. And you say, oh, I want to get in shape, I want to build this physique, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to make money online, I want to travel the world, brother. You got to do the work to get there. And if you can find joy in the effort you put in, you will infinitely win. If you can attach pleasure to the effort you put in and the grind. You know, last night I was out till about 12:30 a.m. celebrating the launch of Brotherhood. And I came home and I worked till about 2 a.m. closing some more deals. And I'm feeling that effect today, real talk, but full effort is full victory, man. You know what I'm saying to you? I went to the gym today. I didn't want to do 30 minutes on the treadmill. I'd done the 30 minutes. Full effort, full victory. I didn't want to do my 4 exercises. I completed them. Full effort, full victory. I can't control if my business grows or not. I can't control if I get in shape or not. I can just control if I put in the work closing deals, go to the gym, complete my workouts. That's all I have control over. That's it. I hope that they will bring results. But again, I can't control that. I can control the effort I put in. And that's what I focus my energy on as best I can. Number 4, similar to what I said before, but detach from the outcome and attach to the process. All right? Detach from the outcome, attach to the process. So many people, I see them, they're like this, right? Oh, I want to make money online. I want to make money online. I'm like, all right. Why do you want to make money online? Well, I want to make money online so I can travel the world and have freedom. Well, I want to make money online so I can flex on Instagram. I want to make money online so I can retire my parents. Okay, why do you want that? We get to the root cause and it's always going to be linked to a feeling. The end of any experience is a feeling, guys. Think about it. Anything you do is to get a feeling at the end of it. Now, what if you was to give yourself that feeling, similar to the points I've mentioned before from the process? So let's say you want to make money because you want to feel respect for yourself. Looking in your bank account, you're like, damn, I respect myself now. What if you gave that to yourself by putting it towards the process, doing the deep work, doing the workout, right? Whatever it might entail for you to get the end result. If you can attach pleasure to the process, right? The outcome will take care of itself. If you take care of the cause, the effect will be the byproduct of that. It's very simple. The other thing about detaching from the outcome is that when you put too much importance on things in this life, you put too much energy on things, you need things too much. Like, I need that, I need that, I need that. What are you telling yourself, bro? You're telling yourself, I don't have that. And what I've learned in life is that you don't get what you want, you get who you are. And you get what you feel about yourself. So if you feel like you don't have money in the bank, for example, what does that tell yourself? I'm not good enough, right? I'm not worthy of that. Whatever the emotions or feelings are attached to it. And what does that bring back into your life? More of that, more lack. If you feel lack, you attract more lack. If you feel scarce, you attract more scarcity. If you feel abundant, if you feel wealthy, if you feel rich, you will attract more of that. I understand when I share these concepts with you, brother, it's very sometimes hard for you to comprehend what I'm saying, and you hear it, but again, you may not internalize it or feel it. I remember when I used to work at my supermarket job and I would hear these concepts through the audios I would listen to when I'd be pushing my trolleys around the car park. And I would be like, I get it, but I don't truly understand it. And for you, brother, most likely it's going to be a process and a journey of you hearing these concepts I'm sharing with you and looking back in a few months from now and then saying, oh, I understand that now. There's certain paradigm shifts that I've gone through. I may have read a book or watched a podcast or something along those lines, and then I don't understand it, but I remember what was said. And then I look back after I have an experience and I go, I understand that now. Understand? So, as you hear these principles I share with you, don't put too much importance on needing to understand them or needing to have the answers right now. Let go, brother. Enjoy this ride. Enjoy this journey that you are on. Number 5. One of the best principles, to be honest with you. The unseen creates the seen. I am living a life of freedom in all areas. In the past year, I've traveled to Mexico, Tulum. From Mexico, Tulum, I went back to London, then I went to Dubai, then I went to Bali, then I went to Thailand, now I'm back in Dubai. In a month, I'm off to Mexico. I'm supposed to be leaving Dubai on Saturday in a few days. I don't know where I'm going. My life is freedom. I'm running a business I am very proud of. That's changing the world, impacting, at this point, hundreds, soon to be thousands, eventually to be millions of lives. I received a message the other day on my YouTube channel from somebody who said how they show their 2 young sons my videos. That's why I'm doing this. To change the fucking world. The point is, guys, everything I've created in my life was all done from the unseen. Going within, seeing this reality in my mind first, and having it play out in the scene. Everything I've received, everything I'm receiving is all from going within and seeing it in the unseen first, and it plays out in the scene. And I know everything that I want, I don't even want it, I already have it. It will be reflected into my physical manifestations. Guys, watch my journey unfold. When you understand these concepts I'm sharing with you, like when I talk about these things, guys, so many people sleep on it. They're like, oh yeah, the unseen creates the seen, cool, but it's your decision if you apply it or not, man. All I know is that everyone is living a reality based off their mind and their thoughts that they have, and we can program those thoughts through meditation, through visualization, through affirmations, and we can impress into the subconscious the reality we want, and from that it will be reflected externally. So the unseen does create the seen. Number 6, this is a huge one, right? For you guys that struggle with being consistent and being motivated and sticking to the plan, consistency over intensity. If you want to know more about these principles, guys, go to brotherhood.co right now and apply to join. Consistency over intensity is extremely powerful. Why? Because the mind does not want to waste energy. And any behavior or habit you're trying to build up, that you're trying to do intense from the beginning, at the beginning initial stages, your brain will resist doing that. Right? Until a habit is first established, it cannot be improved upon. So you must first establish this habit before you can improve it. Now, you have 2 choices. One is you can go extreme and push and push and push, but we all know what happens there for most people, right? They go, they go back on themselves, man. Push, 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 they go back on themselves. Or you could say, you know what? I'm going to do 10 minutes a day of working out, for example. I'm going to do it for 30 days. Minimum. But you can do more, right? But minimum. 10 minutes a day. What you will realize, what you will find is that you start to link pleasure to the behavior. You start to attach more dopamine, excitement, joy, passion towards the behavior you're doing. And understand this, what gets rewarded gets repeated. For most people, what do? They go out there, they go and work out, they attach pain to it, they eat clean for a little bit, then they go back on themselves. They go and do actions to grow their business, they start working on it, going forward. They don't see the money, oh, it's painful, let me stop. They go back on themselves. Consistency will always beat intensity. You've got to build those foundations and then build upon them. This is how I've transformed my life in so many areas, because I used to go extreme, and it worked, right? I would go, like, let's say working out every fucking day for 1 year straight without missing, or waking up at 4:45 every single day without missing. And I believe discipline is the number one habit in your life to become successful, because I think 99% of the time there's going to be things you don't want to do in the beginning stages, right? It's hard, it's tedious, it's boring. But that the discipline builds the habit, the discipline builds the identity. And through that, you then build habits around it, and then it becomes who you are. Once you've done something with repetition continuously over a long period of time, what does this do? Is it shifts the way you view yourself. And the person you see is the person you will be. Right? So the goal for consistency should be nothing less than to shape your identity, to see yourself as the type of person who does the thing. Once you have that shift in your mind, you will effortlessly do that behavior without even questioning it. You will just do that. It's just who you are now. It will be natural for you to do that. So really think about your life, where you're trying to build certain habits, and where can you just apply consistency and build the habit over time. Number 7, discipline the doing, not just the being. What do I mean by this, right? I made a mistake there. Discipline the being, not just the doing. Let's take 2 examples. All right, first example is you go out there and you're like, man, I'm gonna go and work hard today. I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna grind. But you're not being the most confident, certain, proud, disciplined, respected version of yourself, right? Or you go out there, you're like, I'm going to do the work today, but you're doing it from an energy of confidence, doing it from an energy of certainty, pride, power, respect. Who's going to go out there and do more? Who's going to take more action? Of course, the second guy. We have control over our emotions and how we feel. So if you are going out there and you feel in low vibes, you feel like you're not being the person you need to be, and you just know you're in low vibes, man. The simplest way I can explain this concept to you is sell yourself, bro. Everyone talks about sales calls and selling products and all of this. But have you ever thought about selling yourself, bro? Oh, you know what? I'm feeling tired today, man, but I'm going to fucking destroy this workout. Why? Because I love myself. Why do you love yourself, bro? Man, I'm a fucking champion. I want the best for myself. I want to be the best father, the best husband for my family. Well, of course we're going to go and work out, bro. And what happens is over time, you sell yourself so much that then it becomes subconscious. It becomes who you are. Like today when I was going to the gym in the evening, I didn't question going to the gym. I'm like, I'm going to the gym. Of course I'm going to the gym. It's who I am. But you've got to build this up, guys. Like I said, discipline the being instead of just doing. I'm not saying that you don't do the work. Like doing is such a massive part of your success, right? But taking action from a flawed paradigm of your identity and the way you see yourself is always going to end up with limited results and a limited action that you take in the external world, right? Because again, you have to realize your doing is just an effect of your being. Right? If you're being a certain type of person, you will do the things from that paradigm. So think about it. Your state you are in, right, determines how you act, how you show up. That's all to do with your being, your identity, the way you see yourself, the person you see as a person you will be. When you see yourself as a winner, you see yourself as a fucking boss, as a fucking G, you're going to show up with that energy. Versus if you see yourself, oh man, I'm figuring it out, man. I don't really have the confidence. And I know you guys are going to sit here and go, I don't have confidence though. Man, do you think I started off with confidence? Do you think I started off being able to make YouTube videos and be able to sit here for 25 minutes straight without stuttering, without hesitating on any word I say? No, I developed these skills. But most importantly, I built my character, my identity. I used to tell myself I am CJ, calm, confident, courageous John. And I would visualize this highest version of me. I would visualize this version of me conquering, winning, succeeding, powerful, strong, disciplined. And the more I would see this version of myself, the more I would be him. It became very natural for me to act out of that paradigm of the way I viewed myself. Because the person you see is the person you will be. If I'm seeing myself all the time in my mind's eye as a winner, successful, strong, powerful, disciplined, well, I'm only going to become that guy, aren't I? You have to realize, guys, I had a lot of beliefs and stories that were not serving me in any way, shape, or form. I was not good in school, terrible grades, never really amounted to anything, smoked weed, drank alcohol, partied all the time, worked in a supermarket, never really knew how to make money, didn't love myself, thought I wasn't good enough, lacked confidence. I built this motherfucker. I had to work fucking hard to build this man of character who I am today. And I'm still building him. But I know for a fact there's no way I'll be who I am today or live in this life if I didn't define who I needed to be and then discipline that man to seeing himself already at that level, to see himself already winning and succeeding and feeling proud, strong, powerful, successful. And as well, guys, look, I know a lot of guys, man, who go out there and they achieve success by just doing more. But they ain't fulfilled, bro. They ain't fulfilled, man. They still have these vices crippling them. You know, smoking, drinking, porn, chasing girls, desires, weaknesses that they know deep in their heart is not fulfilling them or bringing them what they truly want in life. Which ultimately, if you really boil it down, is just love. That's all it really comes down to, man. The more I begin to love myself, the more I step into that frequency, that energy of my higher self, the more I act in alignment with that version. Because again, if you love yourself, surely you're going to do things aligned with that, right? Well, I love myself, so let me do the things that a person that loves himself would do. How would you love your son, your daughter, your wife, your kids, your mother, your father? You're going to treat them with respect, with love. You're going to want the best for them. It's the same with you, bro. 8, your state is how you create. That wasn't even intentional. But your state is how you create. Going back to a similar point I said before, but like, even if you're just like this, hunched over. Imagine I sit like this. Hi, man. Today we're doing this video. I'm definitely doing a more chilled video today, but just by me sitting up a little bit, like this, it's different energy. I feel more confident. The way I'm holding my hands, it's all state control. Say you go and crush a workout. Do you feel worse or better off after you've crushed a workout? Of course you feel better off. You've changed your state. If you're feeling confident, certain, proud, versus doubts, worries, and fears, which one's going to encourage you to do more and work better toward your goals? Of course, the first one. How do you change your state? There's a few things I found, but the best one I found is simply this. You don't think your way into positive action, you act your way into positive thinking. Working out, meditation, going on a walk. These are a few things that I've found that raise my vibration and put me in a good state. All you need to really do is question, what would my higher self do? Who would he be? And that will give you a lot of the answers to the behaviors you can do now that will keep you in a high vibration. Because again, what takes you away from the high vibration is a good question to ask yourself. For me, it used to be eating junk food, for example. Like last night, went out for dinner. At the end of the dinner, my friend gets a dessert. And I had a little bit, just to try it. And I noticed it fucked with me. It fucked with me. It didn't make me feel good. And I know back in the day, I wouldn't have even been conscious enough or aware enough to realize that that was over my frequency. And what you need to realize is that it's these things, death by 1,000 cuts. Like, yeah, you can probably eat a little bit of dessert. It's not going to kill you, not going to ruin you. But it's those little things you do that then add up. Then you might go ahead, like back in the day for me, for example, I have a little bit of this, then I might go and buy a chocolate bar the next day, right? Or I might then skip hitting my protein the next day. It's those little death by 1,000 cuts, chipping away at your confidence, man. Keeping you and putting you into that low vibration. Conscience congruency, man. Your conscience is the authentic voice of God. It's guiding you, showing you what to do and what not to do. You know, brother. You fucking know. So listen to that authentic voice. Listen to it. What's it trying to tell you? I firmly believe, when people are suffering in life, when they're struggling, when they're going through hard times, they inflict that on themselves from not listening to their higher self. It's not a coincidence, right? You don't just randomly feel bad. You're doing something. You have to be doing something. Number 9, use your pain. Use your anger. Use your shame. Use your lower frequency emotions, right? But do not operate from them. What do I mean by this? Well, let's say, for example, you're looking at yourself and you're like, man, I'm not happy with the physique I have. I'm not happy with my financial position I'm in right now. Get fucking angry by that. Get pissed off at yourself. But then you say, but because I fucking love you, because I want the best for you, we're going to change this. Because if you keep operating from anger and just sadness and low frequency and you go to the gym, I can guarantee you right now, you won't be consistent and you'll end up giving up. Because you're going to look in the mirror and say, man, look at you. You're not in shape anyway. It's not working out anyway. What's the point of trying? We've been doing this for so long now. No results are coming through. Fuck it, what's the point? Give up. That's what I used to do. That's what most people do. Because they don't love themselves. If you truly loved yourself, you would never fucking give up. You would be like, I want to get in shape. I want to fucking build muscle. I want to get jacked. I want to build this physique. You wouldn't give up, man. Because you love yourself. So you're pissed off at yourself. I'm angry the way you look. But because I love you, bro, we're going to change this. We're going to max out in the gym. We're going to give 100%. Tell me how that is not going to serve you. More than just like, oh, I'm angry, I'm not in shape, let me go to the gym. Yeah, like I said, you can still use that as motivation. We don't operate from that. A lot of people want to prove other people wrong. Nah, brother, prove yourself right. Fuck other people. They don't care. Prove yourself right and prove to your loved ones who support you that you were right. That's it. So it's the same when you go to the gym or you're building your business. Don't do it from this paradigm of, man, I'm not good enough. I need to change that. Oh man, I wish I was better. No, it's like, bro, I love you, but I don't accept you the way you are. Let's change that. That's how you do it, bro. Give it a go. Number 9. Number 10. Beliefs drive my reality and I choose my beliefs. You guys hear me say this all the time, right? Beliefs are not true in themselves. They become true in our experience if we believe them. Beliefs are not true in themselves, they become true in our experience if we believe them. When you realize this, guys, that your beliefs are driving your reality and you can choose your beliefs, you realize how much power you actually have over bending your reality and creating whatever life you want. And the more I've realized my beliefs create my reality, the more militant I've been in observing them and changing them and gaining clarity on the ones that are going to serve me and get into the life I see in my mind. Why would you choose to have negative beliefs? Why would you choose to believe things that are not serving you? You can control them. When you're born, think about it. The beliefs you have now, did you have them? No. You learned them. If you learn them, you can unlearn them. Just understanding this, guys, is going to put you ahead of 99% of people. Just understanding the simple fact of you can control your beliefs and change them. Most people don't know this. They go through their whole life telling themselves stories. Stories are just collections of beliefs anyway. Telling themselves stories about why these things aren't working out for them, why this, why that, whatever it might be. But they're just beliefs, man. Think about this example. How many of you, when you were younger, you believed in Father Christmas, man? Santa Claus. You believed this man would come down the chimney, get the cookies, get the food, leave you presents, and off he goes till next year. I believed that, mate. And then one day, you realize it's not fucking true. That's the power of a belief, man. That is the power of a belief. I do hope there's no young kids watching this video. If so, you learned a powerful lesson in life right now. That's how powerful your beliefs are, son. Anyway, the point of the matter is, beliefs are very powerful. And they are not true in themselves, they become true in our experience if we believe them. Right? You convince yourself it's true, and then you filter out and you find information to support that. So if you believe making money is fucking easy, if you believe getting in shape is easy, if you believe that life is a flow and it's simple and everything's happening for you and everything works out in perfect timing because you choose it to, that will play out. If you believe the opposite, that will play out as well. Choose your beliefs, man. Take control of them. Like, be intentional about them. Write down the beliefs that you want and tell yourselves beliefs that you want. And it will become true. It's like, oh, why would you choose to believe things that are not serving you and making you happy and making you a better version of yourself? And this is no easy task, guys. Like, changing your belief is a challenging task to do, but here's the most easiest way to do it. Meditation, and meditating upon the opposite belief of the one you have that is not serving you. That's it. You need to enter into the realms of the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is where the beliefs are stored. Subconscious mind is driving your entire reality. If you do not reprogram the subconscious mind, it will always drive the results in your reality. You can do this through affirmations as well, through self-talk, but the most effective way is going within and reprogramming the mind directly. Number 11, where focus goes, energy flows. Wherever you direct your thoughts, which is energy, is going to manifest. It could be as simple as goals and visions you have in your mind, or it could be as simple as trying to overcome a task in business or in the gym, and you're thinking of the problem rather than the solution. I always tell myself, man, I'll figure it out, I'll handle it, I'll find a way. And my mind channels towards that energy. Your mind is a goal-seeking mechanism, and I think the most simplest way I can explain to you this point here about where focus goes, energy flows, is that the quality of your life is down to the quality of questions you ask yourself. So if you ask yourself the right questions, you're going to channel your energy to solutions and to answers that are going to serve you, versus most people say, oh, this isn't working out for me. Channel your energy there. Answers given to you from that paradigm, right? Just understand that where you're directing your thoughts is what's going to manifest in your reality. That's why I say to you guys, you have to be very, very specific about what you want. You have to channel your mind into that. You have to visualize that. You have to see that. The more you direct your thoughts, the more control you're going to have over this reality. This is how you bend reality. You literally decide upon the thoughts that you want. You decide upon the stories you want to believe, like I've been mentioning throughout this video. And you speak it into existence, but you've got to be very intentional about directing that energy and that thought to what you want. That's why it's vital almost to see yourself, say you have a challenge that comes your way, see yourself overcoming the challenge. Because then you're directing your thought to the end goal already being achieved, right? Most people worry about problems. I see myself overcoming them, being victorious, then I get given the answer. So brothers, that was 11 principles that transformed my life. Go to brotherhood.co to transform your life and level up. And as always, guys, God bless and no slacking.